1,333 subscribers special. After one full year of being monetized on YouTube, I wanted to share what I've made from that aspect of YouTube. It's $779.67, if you're curious. Before I hit the 1,000 subscriber threshold, I was always wondering how much I could actually make, if anything really, from ads, as well as just what my channel's metrics kind of meant overall between growth and revenue. So come with me as I analyze my channel. This is Roller Coasters of Thailand. First off, I do want to thank everyone who watches my videos and shows support to this channel. I'm not the fastest at making videos, and it does take a lot of work to make my scripted content, as well as posting all of the off-ride footage and keeping everything organized. Honestly, processing my off-ride footage takes a lot more work than it probably should. Doing this for, say, one park visit isn't crazy. But when multiple park visits stack up, it just takes a lot of time to sort through everything. I did make a video of 25 coaster channels to check out, either channels that inspire me and or who have supported me over the years. And I do stand by that list, so do check out those channels as well if you're interested. When I first started making money, I still had a few legacy videos from Thailand, my Dream World review and countdown, which really are not well-made videos as they were some of my first ones, but have gotten a lot of views since there just aren't many other videos like them. This helped me easily get to the watch time requirement for monetization, which watch time is really going to be a bigger indicator of revenue versus views. So I would definitely look at your watch time more if I was a growing channel, with an idea of trying to get about 20 hours per day. The first couple of months, I was like, this is easy, as my next goal was to just get to $100 a month so I'd have a payout each month. YouTube only sends you a check once you are owed $100 or more. With making $90 each in May and June, my first full months of monetization, I figured that my channel would continue going strong. But as the seasonality of amusement parks waned in August and September, along with the September update to the YouTube algorithm, which hurt both my main channel and my off-ride channel, my views plummeted. My review videos went from consistently getting 100 or more views, which really hadn't been an issue for me, except for a few of my reviews from very random places. I made a whole video on the 10 more or less review videos that didn't quite reach 100 views over my first few years as a channel. My off-ride channel isn't monetized as it doesn't have enough subscribers or watch time yet. So if you want to go check it out, no. But I do really like having a separate channel as it helps keep me straight as a content creator, and it is another goal of mine to continue to grow it so that one day too it can reach monetization. However, legacy off-ride content is really driving both views and watch time on my main channel, so it might not be the best that I went ahead and separated them from a growth perspective with the new YouTube algorithms. Even though I was fairly certain when I started my off-ride channel a little over a year ago that it really would help with growth. But it just hasn't in the long term, and that September update seems to really have changed how that works. Over the past few months, I have slowly built up views in different ways. But as most of my Southeast Asian content is over 3 years old at this point, my US content needs to stand on its own, and in most cases, it just doesn't. In December, I did not monetize most of my Christmas videos. You can turn on and off monetization on videos when in the YouTube Partner Program, unlike before being monetized, where YouTube will just kind of show ads on your videos regardless. I did this, one, to see if this would help draw in more viewers, kinda sorta did, but two, because most of those should be copyrighted anyways for background Christmas music. This did help increase my views in December, but it really didn't seem to have much of a lasting impact. As for any video that is copyrighted for music, this only makes it ineligible to be monetized. So if videos are only making $1 or $2 or less in most cases, likely it's not a huge deal for them to be copyrighted. I was also all afraid of this label before being monetized, but especially when it comes to off-ride footage, I'm just going to post the content I have as it's going to draw in viewers to my channel. Also, you don't make any money on views before monetization anyways, so high view videos, even with copyrighted music, will help your channel grow. As for the money that I made, $779.67. It's pretty good. Not when you count all the work that I had to put into all the videos and my travel expenses, but given that I only make about $15 an hour at each of my 2 jobs, I'll take extra money just for doing what I love. Last calendar year, I made $550.57, which was just enough to cover my SeaWorld and Six Flags passes, plus software and computer expenses related to making videos. This isn't a bad perk, and it does help to offset some of the $3,000 that I spent on travel and parks over the course of last year, though that doesn't include my gas and mileage on my car or my many credit card rewards I was able to redeem for hotel stays. With just less payout so far this year, I haven't made up my SeaWorld pass in 2026 yet, but I'm hoping that I can at least make a similar amount to cover these same expenses again this year. It is cool to break down my videos in terms of the most profitable, just to see what people are actually watching. My top 25 rides at VinWonders Fuquoc is leading the pack in this, but it has been by far my most popular video over the last year, so this isn't too big of a surprise. If I was fully monetized for the whole time my Dreamworld videos were out, they would easily be on top of this list. Behind that is my Cliff Carver review, which basically covered my 2 rides on it. And it was published before I was monetized, so many views did not earn me any money. My Kima Boardwalk and Hurricane Harbor reviews round out my most profitable videos. And most videos still only have made me around maybe $10 if they get to 1,000 views, which is pretty high for one of my videos. But it is encouraging to know that if my channel were to do just a bit better, I could be getting $10 to $30 back on my visits to smaller FECs, or smaller parks, which in some ways could honestly pay for most of those visits, which would be pretty neat. I do hope you found this dive into my channel a bit interesting, as I enjoy looking at these numbers and just seeing what I've been able to do over these last 4 years on YouTube. Thanks again for all the support that you and people like yourself have shown this channel over the years. And it really is appreciated when I get a comment or just a bit of encouragement about my videos or my travels. And, as always, Kapkun Krap.